Hey YouTube, it's the Masked Operator here. I'm gonna do a review here on the M4 CQB-R with the newer version of their gearbox here. I've never played with the original gearbox, if it wasn't original, or at least the last production of it, but I heard that it was a horrible gun from about anywhere I looked. Now, this supposedly can only be found on Evic, according to Evic, and I saw plenty of reviews on it from people saying that that they pulled it out of the box and it would not work, or maybe the bolt catch didn't work, or the bolt release that's supposed to be functioning didn't work. But I got the same exact problem. Neither my functioning bolt catch nor did the gun work, period. And I had to look through it myself, and I'm gonna also show you guys how to do that right now. Once you go and open this, note that this gun did not come with a battery, guys. I'm just saying that now. Give me a second there. Alright. What I first noticed was that down here where you have your fuse line, the red fuse was extremely long, and I noticed that in between that fuse line there was nothing touching. So what I had to do, I had to cut open the red, and you'll notice there's two plugs in it. Be very careful when you cut open that red, and because you don't want to accidentally snip off the plug there. So once you cut it open, you'll see the two plugs. Peel back the heat casing and just simply plug in the plug, and then the gun should be connecting correctly. And you want to test it just to find out. And once again, the battery did not come with this gun. I had to buy this separately, and I bought a 9.4 volt, because that's what was recommended by Evic. The gun has a decent fire rate, but for right now I'm gonna go over external quality real quick, because I have some things that I like and some things that I didn't. First off, the gun came with its orange flash hider like normally, but Evic also had sent... I'm sorry for moving the camera around so much. I don't have somebody else hold it for me or something. But hold on, sorry again. Okay, so Evic sent it with the orange flash hider, but in the box along with the rest of the gun, which is actually the box which I've been using for a stand now. But there's also a Javelin box inside of that. Sorry. But it came with the orange flash hider, but also came with a full metal black flash hider, which is pretty cool actually. I never had that happen yet. But what I didn't like about this flash hider, I don't know if you can see it, it has a really bad grinding job here. And it's not just the flash hider alone, the whole gun has a shade of black that looks very similar to a plastic. Now me personally, I don't really mind it, but it knocks off the realism feature. But I may just wind up doing, you know, that classic sand or rattlesnake spray paint that I see everyone doing to their guns anyways. But the gun is full metal. The only thing that isn't, of course, would be like your pistol grip there, or then the rear stock here, which this looks like a, I want to say, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but a Gia LSR 16 stock, if I'm not mistaken on the name. I mean, I've seen this before. The only thing I haven't seen on it is the fact that there's a rail system on the back. I know this is very dark and you probably can't get a good enough sight off of it. Here, give me a second. I'll turn on the light for the gun. Alright, that added a bit more light there. So you have basically polymer or ABS buttstock and then pistol grip. It came with this A3 sight or carrying handle, but the thing I did not like about this carrying handle, it is not operational, at least on my model here. As far as I was concerned, it wasn't supposed to come with this handle at all. It was supposed to come with just the rear sight without the handle attached. I'm able to move from left and right with this. I know you probably can't even see it, but I cannot move this up and down. It won't work. I do like the fact that it came with a rail system, but look real closely and the rail system does have a gap with the sight rails on top of the receiver. That's something I don't like because it's just weird, and the whole entire rail system is actually a bit larger than normal because it has to fit the batteries inside of it, even though there's a battery compartment inside the stock there. I didn't understand that, but either way, I'm okay with it. As long as the gun works, I suppose that's the importance. The gun says, I think, 380 FPS is what it averages out to on a full battery. It does appear to shoot that, if not, a little bit faster. I'll be honest, I think it's shooting closer to 400 FPS. And It's not that heavy, but it's decently a good gun. It has a nice fire rate, like I said before, and I kind of like it. And even without using a lipo battery, it does have a good trigger response. Now I'm gonna plug in the battery so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Here's a quick test of how it sounds. The sound I'm gonna note, even though you probably can't hear it through the camera, it's a lot louder than your average airsoft gun is, and I think that's cool and bad at the same time, considering the fact it will get you spotted, the loudness that it is. But here's a good sight of the bolt moving as it fires. It's got a decent trigger response, and automatic. It has a decent fire rate. It's really nice. I like it actually. It's not too fast, not too slow, but I mean, at least in my opinion now. This is my personal preference. Things that I did not like is when you pull this back, the charging handle here, it is supposed to lock open, and I figured that out by messing around a little bit. But unfortunately, it's broken. It came like this, believe it or not. I figured out what's wrong with it. Apparently there's a spring behind the bolt release. If it's not called the bolt catch, I'm pretty sure it's a bolt release. But it's supposed to be like inside the gun. You probably can't see it. The bolt release is supposed to be lifted up. Let's see. Yeah, you can actually see that actually. But it's supposed to be in this little slot back there. But the spring is either never was installed or probably fell out or something, but it's supposed to be in there enough so when you pull it, of course, it locks in place. I can make it manually happen by actually lifting that up, then pulling back, and I'll show you that now if you want. Now I've locked the gun's bolt catch on the other side, and when you hit the bolt release, it works, but of course it came broken. In the package came 2 flashlighters for some reason. It was a gift from a friend though. I guess that's probably why. He sent me a Magpul AAC flashlighter with a 14mm counterclockwise like most airsoft guns. Unfortunately, I would love to use it, but this gun only comes with a 14mm positive flash or threading for that matter on its barrel, so I couldn't use it, so I had to use the one that came with it. Overall, this gun isn't that bad. I guess I'll rate it nicely, and compared to the best gun I've ever had so far was a King Arms M4 carbine. It did not have a rail system on it, but I worked a lot on that gun and it lasted me quite a bit. But this one, I believe you can work so much on this gun and put a lot into it, and it wouldn't be too difficult. So overall, this gun is pretty nice, I'd say. As with most of the stuff I'm going to be working on these videos, I'm just going to continue building onto them and get new stuff, and then just keep making reviews onto them and showing you how they're going to progress and see how long they last and stuff. So for now, when I get new attachments and stuff like that, you may see me using it on this gun, unless, let's say, it's pistol attachments. I'll probably pick up some sort of pistol that's decent, and I'll review that as well, and then give you the reviews on that. But for now, this is what I came to show you guys, and oh wait, that was almost a fail, see? I almost got myself in trouble. Here's your mag inside here. It came with just a regular everyday high cap. The high cap's also very strange colored, and it had plenty of mag wobble. Plenty, so I had to tape it up like that. And that's about it really. So I guess this is really gonna be it. So this is your Javelin M4 here. M4 CQB-R. And yeah, that's it. Mask operator out.